how Dark Cloud's come out, and Dark Cloud looks messy, which is sad, because I love Dark Cloud. It's such a good game, and the fact that it suffers because YouTube quality is horrible, or at least OBS translating all the information to YouTube is really bad, I have unfortunately been left with the option of, well, I guess I can't. So yes, unfortunately, until further notice, I'm going to have to stop my streaming to YouTube. So if you ever want to catch me, you can catch me live here, but don't worry if you don't. The VODs will be going on my YouTube channel. They'll still have a separate playlist of their own, much like I started doing recently. So that you'll have the full, uncut, edited version to listen to, so that it could be background noise or whatever. Or if you prefer to watch them in 30-minute intervals, I will have those videos up in the coming days. I've been cutting them up, and the videos have been going up on YouTube. Naturally, they're all of, you know, parts we've already seen in the stream. But for those of you who are watching in the future or otherwise, you don't have that you don't get that choice. So this is a one of two ways you can watch it. Live uncut, or the translating to VOD uncut full stream, or you can watch them with a little bit of editing when they come out as their own separate videos. Ymir Station is the last place I need to go, according to this. And for those who are, like, begrudgingly asking, why are you referring to a guide while doing this? I thought you said you liked this game, or that you knew what you're doing. Again, if you've already heard what I said in the past, it's got a lot to do with the fact that Cold Steel has so much happening in its game that I don't quite get the luxury of remembering where every little bit of detail is, because there is so much you have to do. There's character notes, there's fishing, there's collecting books, there's also bonds that you have to keep track of. There are so many different parts to the whole puzzle. So I can't just run it through and say, okay, that's well, I'm done. And additionally, I would have one of those marked off had I not forgotten to check the character notes when I did my New Game Plus. Because of the fact that I didn't do that, now I have to get all the monsters again. I have to get all the characters again. Which might be for the best, because I think when I first played this game, I just said screw it, and I was killing everything I could just to advance the story. He said that I needed to talk to the sister in the chapel, right? Is she in one of these rooms? Not in here. What about in here? Aha! I need beans. Lots and lots of beans. Bum, bum, bum. Of course they have evil repellent properties. Okay. Why doesn't that surprise me? Then again, the Asians or Japanese who've made these games, they love their healthy product. They're not like us in America, where we just fill ourselves with junk food. They try to eat healthy. Not that I'm saying every American doesn't. I know there are some who do live a healthy lifestyle. But you cannot count me among those numbers, unfortunately. The way I see it, we only live once, so enjoy what you eat. Even if it's a bad idea in the end because of calories and whatnot. What the hell? Why are you in the village? They're evil monkeys from the nearby valley. You took a deep breath just to glare? Even the monkey's like, what the fuck, bro? Why are you glaring at us? Okay, goodbye. That monkey was just like sitting there, mind his own business, and this man comes out of nowhere and just like, and just glares at them. Says skill you gain through your training. Sure. Ingredients that monsters are likely to enjoy. The thing is, that could be literally anything. I don't think monsters are picky quite about what they eat. Bum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Rean, she said she wanted them so she can make them now. Why are you surprised? This guy has got to be the most oblivious man in the entire world, right next to Sora. Because, my god, there is so much that happens around him. And what's scary is that he can be sharp, but then there are moments like this where he's like, really incredibly stupid. Maybe that's why the villagers pity him. We have to be nice. If we don't be nice, he'll know that we don't like him. Because he just is surprised by everything. Maybe that's why, because he was training with Master Kai-Fi. He's been stuck in the mountains for so long, he forgot how to interact with other humans. So they all spare him the feeling of feeling left out. It's like, okay, here you go. Now be a good boy and share these with your friends. Dependable, but completely oblivious. Rean, I don't think you need to tell her not to overwork you. I think it's you who needs to tell yourself that. Alright, so that was the hidden quest. We've gotten the Imperial Chronicle. We've gotten the soups. We need to go to Masha's house. Which I'm going to assume is this place right here. Masha! Masha, Masha, Masha! Are you up here, Masha? Where the fuck is Masha? Are you Masha? Gizmo. Okay. Thank you, Gizmo, but have you seen Masha? Or am I just stupid? Since there's one more person here, I might just... Are you Masha? You're Masha! Why did I think it was the other kid, the kid I saw here the other day? Okay. So we've already spoken to Claire. We don't need to do any fishing because we've already got the best rod. We don't need to do any of the additional catching. There's a new enemy in the village, in the valley. So let's go get that. Sharron, why don't you come with us for a change? William. There's really no rhyme or reason why I selected the characters I did. I just selected them because I wanted to. So they say there's a new enemy. Are you the new enemy?
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Let's move.
You are the new enemy.
Here.
Okay. May I?
Got you.
Right. Hey!
worry about... Yeah, I already got you guys.
My turn. Hostiles neutralized.
Supersonic speed! Now, they said there's a new enemy. They don't say enemies, therefore I'm assuming there's only the one. I know for a fact, or I dread the fact that perhaps I'll come back and there'll have been more. Yes, let's advance the story. If I've done anything incorrect, it should be 35 with a total of 70 AP. Give me... Yes! Another S-rank mission.
Oh, you went up a rank. Here's a little something from the guild.
Thank ya.
Nice work.
Thank you.
You should be proud of yourself.
Thank you. I know I am. I'm very proud. Alright, so that was our bus day. This should be the beginning of part 3 in this chapter. Alright, so the next place we're going to be going to, if memory serves me, is Legram. Good morning, everyone. Did you sleep well? We did, thank you. I think I can speak for everyone when I say that that was just what we needed to take on the day. Breakfast was delicious, by the way. Or two. I'm kind of jealous of you, Rean. Really? It wouldn't have been possible if not for Sharron. She's been an incredible help these past couple of days. She's even taught me a few new tricks in the kitchen. All this cooking's been rather fun with her around. Oh, the pleasure's all mine. This has been a wonderful opportunity to learn more about the local dishes. I simply can't wait to treat each and every one of you with the new recipes I've picked up after some additional practice. I doubt you even need the practice, Sharron. Just don't forget that this isn't your home, okay? No overstepping your bounds. Please don't leave the family. You're the best maid we've got. Mom makes everyone else leave. Please don't leave. But of course. Incidentally, how is Baron Schwarzer? As much of a relief it was to see him up and about again, he doesn't seem to be back to his old self. I'm afraid not. And you wouldn't be the only one who's noticed either. Father Bernard said as much when he came by as well. For now, he needs to focus on getting his strength back. We'll have to take things one step at a time, but so long as he eats well and gets plenty of rest, I'm told he'll be fine. Good to hear it. So am I. Just, please tell him not to try and rush things. You know how he is, Mom. No need to tell me. I heard you just fine myself. Should you be out of bed, old man? Shouldn't you be resting, darling? And what did I literally just say? You should get back to bed, Dad. Hello, pot, meet kettle. Not to worry. My injuries have entirely closed up at this point, so a little trip down the stairs won't kill me. You never know! If anything, I'm a bit unsteady on my feet after all that sleeping. But you can't fault me for wanting to see my son and his friends off, can you? You can forgive your old man for playing tough just this once. Well, if that's just this once. If you must. You can clearly see who Rean takes after. Yeah, no kidding. He literally is like a miniature version of his own fucking father. It's funny. Ain't that the truth? And Rean's probably thinking, shut the fuck up, Celine. Shut up, Gaius. I don't doubt for a moment that you'll find your classmates and bring them back here safely. So go out there and do it. Go, and walk the path that you want to take through these turbulent times. You may not know what that path is just yet, but so as long as you're together, you'll find something to guide you in the right direction. Thanks, Dad. I'll be back before you know it. Until then, I leave everything here in your capable hands. I won't let you down. Good luck, son. Shall we get going? We're gonna go see Valley at the end of the valley, right? Yeah, we need to use the spirit path again to travel and tease our way in. We'll need to figure out who's going to go this time too. I'll leave the decision-making to you, Master Rean. Yeah, I agree. Let's make sure we've taken care of everything we need to before taking off too. Roger. Well, I already know Fee's coming. She's a must. Oh, I can't take Sharron? Okay. If I'm being honest, I don't need the healing. Million kind of can be brute strengthy, but maybe I should bring Alisa then. And we'll bring Sharron. Yeah, I think at this, I know it sounds bad, but it honestly does not feel like it matters who I bring. For the simple case of, and I'm surprised by this because this is nightmare mode, everything seems easy. I'm sure that's because, again, of all the equipment I have and whatnot, but even then, I expected a challenge, and it doesn't quite feel like a challenge. Reboot complete, returning from inactive state. Awakener and secondary contractor waveforms detected. Looks like he's got more than enough mana back now. Yeah, we should be able to use that spare path anytime we want. I don't think I'll ever get used to this thing. These soldats are amazing for sure, but divine knights make them seem downright ordinary by comparison. The Panzer soldats certainly can't compare to the divine knights in terms of individual strength, as they can be mass-produced and used in a wider variety of strategies. However, they do have their advantages. After everything we've done so far, I'll bet the Alliance will be more on guard against the Ashen Knight than before. Especially since they have a Divine Knight of their own. Which I'm surprised that they haven't sent after us yet. We'll need to avoid using Valimar carelessly for the time being. Good point. I mean, to be fair, Rean's been doing a good job in mitigating when he should and shouldn't use them. Good point. Right, I'll keep that in mind. Still, looking at him, it's hard not to be glad he's on our side. Can't argue with that. After all, it was only thanks to him that we were able to drive the Alliance forces out of Nord. And he did a single in style, too. He's a styling robot! All in all, we're just going to need to be aware of our own limits and do what we can. We can use Valimar in our strategies, but we can't expect him to bail us out every time we're in a bind. That'd deny us the chance to grow, and we need to do just that if we are ever to find our rightful place in this war. Couldn't agree more, Rean. Know that I've got your backs all the way, too. Anyway, with that settled, our next destination is Legram, right? That's the one. Time to grab the last of us. Wrong game, Rean! But just to be sure, could you double check that for us, Valimar? Acknowledged. 2 waveforms detected in Legram to the south-southeast. All vital signs appear normal. 2? At least it's not that hard to guess who those 2 could be. Wait a second. 2? Last time I asked, you said there were 3. He did, didn't he? Oh, yeah. Who left the area, then? We can exclude Crow for obvious reasons, but that still doesn't completely narrow things down. It's either Eustace, Laura, or Emma. grab something really quick. Ow! Oh dear, I've just made my microphone go cockeyed on me. Keep it straight, please. It's either Eustace, Laura, or Emma. Well, as far as I'm aware of, I can't see Laura leaving the area for obvious reasons. She's the daughter of the guy who's basically the ruler of that area, so I can't see her abandoning the people there for that reason. Now, Emma? I don't know what she would do, to be honest. As a witch, you would think she would be more aware of, okay, well, I know if I stay in one place, at some point or another, I'll meet up with the others. So, I mean, but then again, she could also be like, I need to go find Celine, or I need to go find Rean, or the others. So, I mean, she's up in the air. Eustace? Out of all of them, I'd argue he has the most reason to leave. As a noble himself, he's got to be aware of what's happening. Meaning, he must be worried about what's happening to his family and what's happening to the people of Bereahard. So he's probably the only one I could see actually leaving, because as a noble of that area, he'll be worried about the people and the actions being taken. And again, since it's the Noble Alliance against pretty much everyone right now, I think out of everyone, he's the only one who's got the biggest reason to leave. Makes you wonder why they left, too. I just said it. It's probably Eustace. Eustace is the only one who's got the best reason to leave. My detection mechanism is not perfect. The results can be influenced by the energy flowing through the ground. Oh, right. In other words, if the third person is on the move or aboard an airship, he wouldn't be able to sense them. I see. That could account for the discrepancy. Which means that it must be Eustace, because I can't see Emma being on an airship. And the only ones who seem to own those would be the nobles. I understand that you're concerned, but the situation in Ereboni is changing constantly. You won't get very far if you let yourself waver for something this small, Rean. I'm with Captain Claire. At the very least, we know that 2 of your classmates are there. No need to freak out just yet. Let's just choose who's going and move, okay? Yeah, you guys are right. Any ideas on who should go and stay? For a start, I think we should stick to traveling with the same number of people as we did last time. So 4 of us. Tolval and Captain Claire. I'd prefer it if one of you came along as well. Does that work for everyone? Well, I want to bring Sharron! If I may be so bold, I'd like to add my name to the list of choices. Should you agree to let me join, it would be an honor to serve you to the utmost of my abilities, whether Lady Alisa is with us or not. Actually, that'd be great, Sharron. No matter how you slice it, having her come would be a huge help. That means at least 2 of us will be able to remain behind and survey the village. Sounds good to me. Thanks, Sharron. We're happy to have your help. In that case, you know, when I chose Alisa, I wasn't thinking because of her maid. I was just thinking, well, I know she can help gather CP for their members. I mean, Rean does a great job of getting it already by his master quartz. But I know you could, in a way, cheese it to make Alisa make that little grind easier. Time to go. You guys ready to head out? Ready. You might find someone who's been keeping an eye on the guild house for me while I've been away. Say thanks to them for me, okay? Not sure if you'll have any reason to drop by, but if you do, I've got a feeling they'll lend you a hand. I don't see any reason why we can't. Take care and have a safe journey. Bye-bye. I think it's time we depart then, If you would, Celine. Right. Valimar, open the spirit path. Our destination, Legram. Acknowledged. Activating spirit path. Wait a minute, there's one more of us. What about Sarah? I don't know why I did not think of her. What about Instructor Sarah? I mean, now that I think about it, I mean, she'd be safe, right? This is Instructor Sarah we're talking about. Super Cat! Oh, that actually reminds me. As of right now, I'm basically just choosing whoever I want to put in a party. I don't know if that will change in due time, and if it does, I'm sure they'll allow me to adjust the party. But I will say, especially when I go after the special bosses, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to act accordingly and make a specialized party and gear everyone up properly. But as of right now, I'm just basically throwing a party together just to get by. Which is why I said I'm surprised, because this is nightmare mode. You would have thought the monsters would have been easier, but they're kind of just, you know, slap them and they're done kind. Sure is foggy here. Thank goodness, we've arrived safely. And this must be the thick fog that I've heard so much about. This is where we fought that archaism. That should mean we're on the Ebel Highway, or Ebel? Is it Ebel? I bet it's Ebel. Ebel Highway. Really? Well, we've got more than archaisms to deal with this time. The higher elements seem to be active in this area as well. Just like they were when that cryptid appeared. Wait a minute. Does that mean something strange is happening here too? My, stay on guard, everyone. Following the highway to the south will take us to Legram. Once there, we can ask around and see if anyone's seen anything off. Agreed. Alright, let's... wait. Have you been to Legram before? That doesn't matter right now. Let's just go. Rean, really? Are you really that dense? Of course she's been here before! The last time y'all came here. With Emma. She was with Emma then.
My turn.
My God. Rean, you are probably the nicest guy in the world, but you are so freaking dense. I kid you not, if there was a challenge between you and Sora for the densest character, I don't know who would win.
Look, there's a treasure chest.
You know, that's actually a challenge I'd love to see. Who's denser, Sora or this guy? Actually, I think it's Sora. Don't get me wrong, Sora's pure of heart, but he is so fucking incredibly dumb. How many times do you hear him say, huh? What? What do you mean? It seems to be like the go-to option for him. Like, he doesn't know what's happening around him. He's just utterly clueless all the time. What's up, Tits McGee? Okay, hello to you too, Diggles. I don't even know what the fuck I just said. Oh, jeez, I didn't realize I was that low. I'm gonna have to get more of the battle scopes.
I'll handle it.
I'm trying a new thing today. I've kept my viewer count off, so I'm not looking to see who is and who's not here. I'm doing it because I know I'm gonna sit there and just stare at it.
Well. Right.
So far it's working. I feel much better.
That takes care of them.
Yeah, what did you just say? I don't know. I haven't stopped talking for the last... How long have I been streaming? Oh my god, about an hour? Really? Already? So, I haven't stopped talking for the last half hour. Last hour. Oh, I was gonna say, what the hell is this? It's just Valimar. Dickles McGiggles. How about that? We'll go with that. Shouldn't we head to the highway first? Wait, is that... Oh, no, wait, that's the hill, isn't it?
And here's the highway.
We'll need to turn right to reach the town then.